Touch with both hands, ambivalent but dexterous, all clawing at the wall set. Example made as guide, paint by number framing, smears chide, sensuous. But these aren't my children, maybe friends, definite neighbors, content to lay with. The girlfriends I can't call by proxy. The street I pay to say something. Assured and ready, it's a crutch. Not you hauling back, not flannel enough. Despite the conviction, despite the distant purpose. Willing into being is for the well-off, rich. Needing a sense of accomplishment, an excuse to define action. We know will never exist. Beyond a shopping choice and regulated hamper, and my dirty sheets won't rope me down. Guided walk. And this one's for Crystal. There's not a dedication in the book, but it's written about a vacation we took last year. I want to lead a funky life, said the blown glass tumbler on a fold-out card table, standing in the yard of a departing lesbian in Michigan, Alberta, around a river bend. I want to go somewhere to be / to wear this hat. So there was this hat, this store, that was on this hill in this town called Alberta, but Alberta with an E in Michigan. It's right below the Sleeping Bear Dunes. And there was this hat that Crystal fell in love with, but she was broke, so she couldn't buy it when she was there. She talked about it the entire time. And did you buy it? Did you end up going back, or did you order it online?
No, I ordered it from them exclusively.
She did a phone order.
I had them pick out the best one.
Yeah. So she now has gone somewhere to be and wear that hat. Interview. That air is unctuous. Psychic or galloping with the unisex esthetician, it behooves me to be good. Polish only delivers, doesn't deposit, doesn't make the paycheck stick. Can't swing the look that labor's serious. For me to invest, say, caring. A necessary and relaxed bath, with cloudy water, bubbles, sand. Can't say I won't get foot forward, can't say I won't leave without stubbed toe. I am launder and press, I am slouching, trying starch. Whites are a public problem. You can never be responsible enough. An expectation falling like stunt double into pillows, wanting camera to keep the risk dignified. I'm coming with material, with proof. As if the thing wasn't a thing itself. As if it were a tether to make projection static, a staff to render wanting full. Purple, not blue. Moralizing stroke glides across my icy staring fall, and I can only imagine a difference, a purified or slicker finish to trickle down. I could have written a memoir, to the saying out loud in Kmart separates, pulled up course with mousse, not gel. Later I could go wet and flake off into hinged desks, not knowing but dreaming of being bad, being effortless, not heavy. Dreams don't materialize, but feelings make clunking along, a face and the carry. The intention that doesn't count, me, out on the side of path. And there's a note here that this is to be sung in the tune of Willa Ford's I Wanna Be Bad. It's not possible, but just imagine that. I wanna be there, lip gloss feeling good. The pragmatism of beauty, the chastity of indulgence. There's a smudge on every mirror, and a doubtful claim. Nail bed mourns it isn't mine. I wanna be. Is it loud enough in the back?
Yes.
You can hear? Okay. Avenue gazing. Khakis of lower middle management. Part-time supervisor beige. It's fragmented from a tent, not a hotel, not a timeshare. Platform or team building. Empire view. The ultimate twit pick, trust exercise, trigger. Or just a reminder of an idea. A crippling fear of heights. Day job says so undercover. Night job might be a blow. Not a Teflon spray or ripstop nylon. Even with rain flies, even with spikes. Just want decent roof. Wearing a hooded sweater or cape, pulling up her fly slowly as she descends. The stairs into the subway he's Clark Kent can. 5th Avenue and 34th, or Broadway and 32nd, or near Grand Central and the dollar store, I can always lift up. That's one of many poems that I realized in the last reading that I've been writing about the Empire State Building being like my boyfriend, basically. It's like a habitual thing that I do. Like, I don't know why. What?
Also a father figure.
Yeah, it's like just like man, like generic man figure, man symbol. Yeah. Passing. Until someone says something. Oh, that's a rag. Store the plastic, shelved, cut the card in half. Equal sign, equality, sticker on a pole, showing the public itself as a worded up pad, alone. Funds. There's a limit on credit. Do you want a drink? Autocorrects yeah to 4 each, is my editor. Is telling me I'm still not a pop song. Somewhere without line but grounded, a few hinges holding up a temp wall on their meeting. I always remember the numbers as odd, as even, can't cast a spell, can't be worth more than normal droning fact. A limit, it ain't a bridge. A summit for sucrose and sun, crystals are healing or rock candy, and I'm sunglasses, I'm a blog. Surrounded by gorgeous dog actors, I really just want a good piece of food. Wandering while knowing it's an express slang question that's staging the floor. Education. Pouring salt on a plate of grapes, high cuisine having thoughts. Bleeding heart reads passionate, reads TV ad, grind, teeth grind hashtag, and horsepower rides a pediatric, fundraiser, or loss, or marathon. Research-based practice is just another way of admitting entitlement. Surfing on the had cash tendencies inherited, now fishing. Baits with meta-discourse in public pools, sparkling imported Italian or German transparent cash flow. Filter John validates, says knowing but in code. Epistem can't be too heavy. Where's flowy silk blousey pedagogy? Breathable but engineered. Poochie, not petty. Dressing. Not a game here. No, not playing. Affect stretches addiction on their breath, as study dictates being beyond haptic touch. Leaving traces as maneuvers in the dark, not an action, just the icon of. Just the association of saliva, or speech, or thought. I thought I told you becomes becoming must. Campus culture. Gas station coffee, suede cup trumps. The cool nonchalance of transparent plastic, wedged at weight. Against a roll of paper towel, no telling the sheet's strength. Compression short does circuit, does a tricky routine. Breaks not team sport, but a dirty shoe and accent blurs, a definitively gay face. Just wrapping in the dissociative section of class. The discussion part at the end. That critical theory doesn't know. Vaulted, then you marry. These are the ones about Michigan. Gratiot. I'm in the waiting room smelling tires and wondering what difference it makes. The seat I'm on and that on stage, on television on, daytime anthropol or class porn. Waiting for a rotation or an oil change. Down the block from home, a chain. I remember walking past the garage with friends, then again with different friends. Finally driving by with still different friends, each time blowing more smoke out towards the shrubs that lot in between parking. Like CAD drawing, barely, not flat, like a breath of anywhere. Into the mirrored space of wide boulevard. Shaded medians and Michigan lots. Could be a tiny park, could be heterotopic if it weren't. And it's not. Not even a photograph or a rhyme could relieve these weeds, their lawn. Trigger. I'm smelling Jet Square pizza and colluding it with the nylon short and skewed gaze, calling it BO, calling it misconnection. Its specific bouquet of vegetarian toppings, not just any old slice. This could be 10 Mile. This could be my friend's mom, who is actually her grandmother, who worked at that Jets for her nephew, who owned the franchise. Jennifer's parents were once drug addicts like mine, but they didn't burn their rock albums for new life. They disappeared. Jennifer and I taught each other how to be punk, how to not give a fuck, while putting together the best looks. Everyone I knew ate Jets. They had specials every day. Everyone I knew had asthma, had parents who smoked, had waterbeds. We didn't talk about the Kraft mac and cheese and purple Kool-Aid as class when we asked for it by name. I described a shade of orange as mac and cheese recently, and someone asked me if it wasn't actually beige. I'm call it culture, your privilege, and there's even a crown to prove it, so are you serious? That really did happen in a studio visit recently. Shoulders. A faux fox collar extends the window, muffles my view into a car half full. Smeared along, dense enough to block, the flailing is a blushy slop. Spotted on my walk, even without crowd, dodging the hypothetical snow. I thought it was better because it could calm down, as clear and cutting dry. So close to hear the waves I can't be bored. Flat like concrete, still. Should or shouldn't project. Level too soon, still. There's a half-tear to shovel, a steady couched in can. Be the active reflection leaning back, confided by my bouncing out a bag of chips. Exit's just a sign, and even if a door jammed into path, this hinge would bend to swing its axis of knowing or letting go. Working with children. Forwarding spam. Optimistic. Spreading on low glycemic bread. Expanding. Conscious of a filter. Pet. Drinking from the tap. Anarchism. Pause off-counter is a rule for guests. Sedity. Bougie is the word I use to remind me of. Cherish. I'm scanning copies and shredding the material. 0. All blissed out in the 100-acre wood. Reeling. Compliments flop like, smell like, don't say, F. Christmas. Of snow, of a dumpster, a floodlight. Pale. Tripping through TSA, hundreds of channels welcoming object choice or product placement. I am a node and a head of hair, walking on the automated stripe of hand-railed rubber against and rolling into other, seats where I can see weight of exit strategies competing with perpendicular beams. Less galvanized than I can remember, sitting, staring, us anticipating, plain, sturdy enough to lean. Air leaning. A palm tree brace light post. Fountain and dugout at condo edge. Drop shadow the pillar of shower, free of chlorinated. Have free caffeine on tap. Have gift shop, have couch. AC drips the same at Shifty Muggy, at taking the full towel down carpet. Must. Being a temporary agent among others. Being a dreamer and a keychain. All moving parts and weight, filling up the air with tires. Untitled. The subtitle of this one is Pooh-em, like Winnie the Pooh poem. Gargling in the chime. Shaky board short breaks the wave. Earrings float as foam and clutch, matching gloss and finish. I had a premonition and now it's here, looking like I imagined. The same. My rump stuck in a door, so which friend, and all of their difference, can pull or push me into the testing pile of goodies, just beyond this wedged-in tub. Sort of like dispersed in these last few pages are some snapshots that I took when I was on a vacation in Disney World last year, or 2 years ago. My boyfriend's family decided to take me because I had never been before, but going as an adult is a very strange thing. But I did meet Pooh, and I gave him a hug, and there's a photo. It was very exciting.
Piglet forever.
This poem is about a former coworker of mine who is very religious. I was working as like a supervisor, assistant manager at a library at a university, at the New School. Adam. I am a benefactor of provenance, extinguishing guilt for glamour of projected fetish, or sloshing in ideas of dead space. Rubber reads the Bible, and a great beat drops. At download-only prices, waiting for us to watch. Adam tracing. Good input traces. The only thing you have to impede is Pete itself. Expectation is the running, not alignment, and saying it doesn't always break. Something may be weird to hear. He died for our sins if you forgot. It's been a while. Maybe you forgot. Adam witnessed to me on the ride home on the subway one night after work for about 20 minutes.